Here comes the dump. Da-na-na-na. Here comes the FUD. Da-na-na-na. What's up, babies? Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Welcome back to the My Crypto Journey live stream. Here for Snake Energy. Shout out to Snake. And crypto. And obviously, the market is red. People are panicking. Now, I've seen a lot of rumors right now and kind of like ideas on why the cryptocurrency market is red. Some people are saying it's because FTX is selling Grayscale's Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin shares. A lot of people are saying, well, this is a natural pullback. A lot of people are saying we are getting ready for the halving. A lot of people are saying this is a huge buy the rumor and sell the news effect of the spot Bitcoin ETFs. Well, I think all of those are pretty true, but I think this is right on course for what we should expect for this year. There's a lot of theories out there, a lot of people expecting the market to dump more, but I think that we've been pretty surprised on how much the market hasn't really dumped. Now, here's the thing with these spot Bitcoin ETFs, to me, this is kind of a normal thing that I saw happening. You know, it was tough to it was tough to believe that the market was going to absolutely send into the stratosphere after the approval of these spot Bitcoin ETFs. We saw Bitcoin touch 49,000, and I thought to myself, wow, we might have a 50K Bitcoin. Like, what do I know? But then it just kind of made sense, right? It just kind of made sense. It just happened a little later. So do me a favor, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you're following me over on X, make sure to repost this. Give me a follow if you're not following me, and comment down below, hashtag your favorite meme coin. I'm interested to hear what you guys would like me to look up. We're going to focus on the general cryptocurrency news today, just kind of talk about what's going on with the market, and then we'll get into some meme coins and some Q&A and stuff like that. Going to be a pretty boring stream unless you're into like, you know, discussing why the market's dumping. A lot of people are freaking out right now. But to me, I just think this is a fire sale. Like my mindset kind of remains the same, and it always has remained the same when the market dumps like this. It's a perfect time to buy your favorite cryptocurrencies, right? It's a perfect time to buy your favorite cryptocurrencies at a discount, like your high conviction plays. What have you done the research on? What have you been following forever? What do you think is going to perform well over the next couple of years? Because the Bitcoin halving is soon. And historically, crypto has done well after the Bitcoin halving. So what are you buying? What are your high conviction plays? So I'm interested to hear your opinion. Did we lose support? Not quite yet, Macho Matt. We didn't lose support just yet. We'll get into some charts here in a second, and we'll listen to some people who did some TA. But first, let me say hi to the chat. Hey, Javi. I'm going to go through the chat really quick because I know a lot of people like me to get straight to the news. Selmo Fudd, first of all, Javi, shout out to you for being first in the chat, per usual. Selmo Fudd, good morning, sir. Good morning. Mizzy Matt, Edgar, Cobra, good morning, good morning. Sacco, good morning. Somebody speak to my manager. We have DJ Walker, good morning, good morning. Yes, obviously, buying a bull market correction, 90 days from the halving. Exactly, yeah, big correction, right? We'll talk about that more here in a second. What's up, Bree, from two different YouTube channels? What's up about Steve? What's up, Steve the Canadian? How you doing? Bud, Frank, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing? And just as a reminder, guys, I do go live at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time over on X for a show called Meme Coin Chill and Chill with Jake Gagan, where we talk about the market, but we mostly let small meme coin projects come into our space, shill their project, and there's been a ton of winners in that space. I think the best winner we've had was Cock Inu, which someone shilled in my chat at a $7 million market cap, and it went all the way to a $230 million market cap. So come hang out. There's no paid promotions or anything like that. It's just an open platform for everyone to come hang out and shill their favorite meme coin. I think we had a new person here, someone named Jim. What's up, Jim? Good morning, good morning. How you doing? CODM, Tinsky, good morning. Dolphin, good morning, good morning. Shout out to the people watching over on X. Nelson, good morning. How you doing, brother? Glenn Crypto, Black Belt, good morning, good morning. Dr. Cryptoman, good morning, good morning. Collection, good morning. Bullish Morel, good morning, good morning. All right, let's get into the overall cryptocurrency market. So obviously, cryptocurrency is blood red today, right? Fire sale if you're looking to buy your favorite cryptos at a fat discount, right? Our trending cryptos are all Mantra, Bitcoin, and Terra Luna Classic. Now, Terra Luna Classic trending for all the wrong reasons, but obviously trending is for better or for worse. Now, Bitcoin is recovering to $39,000. It did dip down to 38K. We'll see if it starts to dump more. Usually we get like a lot of price fluctuations during my live stream for some reason. I'm not sure if this is a good time just to, buy or sell, but usually Bitcoin does some crazy swings during my live stream. So we'll see what the price of Bitcoin is near the end of the stream. Ethereum taking a pretty big hit, down 7% on the day, and 13% over the last week. Now, this kind of sucks because Ethereum started to pump a little bit. There was a point where everything was dumping when that fake rumor of the spot Bitcoin ETF getting approved came out. and Ethereum pumped like 8% randomly. And I think that's because a lot of people know something we don't know and are probably prepping for some sort of Ethereum ETF, which BlackRock has already expressed interest in. So I think the Ethereum ETF is going to come. I don't know when, but I think it's definitely going to come. Like I've said before, I did say hi to you, Bree. I said hi to both your YouTube channels, Bree. But you know, when it comes to cryptocurrency, I still don't think the perception is the perception of like the average Joe is complete yet. When I still talk to people I know, they still think it's a scam. They still think of Sam Bankman-Fried, all those sorts of things. So, you know, it makes sense that people are not really all in on crypto yet, but I think it's only a matter of time until people start aping into cryptocurrency again, and the public perception kind of turns to the positive, in my opinion. Our top meme coins, or excuse me, let me go back to our biggest gainers and winners, our biggest gainers and losers on the day. Our biggest gainers are Chills, Sui, and Blur, and FTT. So FTT pumping again, which is interesting. I wonder if FTX is going to reopen. What's up, Matthew? Good morning. Slim Jesus, good morning. A lot of people are expecting FTX to open again. And I honestly think if it does reopen again, a lot of people will trust FTX because a lot of people really don't care about the privacy that centralized exchanges don't have. They just want a safe place to store their money. And you can bet your butt that if FTX gets reopened, it's going to be one of the safest cryptocurrency exchanges because it'll be highly monitored and highly regulated. Sats down, Ordi down, and OKX down. Now, this is interesting. OKX's token dumped massively, like a lot, and then it recovered quite a bit. So I don't know what was up with that. That was interesting. So check this out. I don't know what happened here, but OKX token dipped all the way down from $50 down to like the mid 30s and then recovered. So I wonder what's going on here, but it did recover a little bit. So, you know, 10% for an altcoin is not really that big of a deal, but that was interesting. Okay, so a lot of the main reason why people think the market is dumping is because of this. So FTX sold about 1 billion shares, $1 billion of Grayscale's Bitcoin ETF, explaining much of outflow sources. So a lot of people are saying that the reason why the cryptocurrency market is dumping is because FTX has been selling their they sold about $1 billion worth of Grayscale's Bitcoin ETF, which could be true. Maybe it isn't true. I mean, $1 billion doesn't seem like a ton, but so it says investors have sold more than $2 billion worth of Grayscale's Bitcoin Trust since it was converted into an exchange-traded fund early this month. A large chunk of the exodus was FTX bankruptcy estate, dumping $22 million shares, according to private data CoinDesk reviewed and two people familiar with the matter. So a lot of people are saying that this is the reason why the market dumped, which maybe not. There's a bunch of different factors. Now, I read this tweet, which is pretty interesting. And it says, seems like the Bitcoin ETFs absorbed the FTX GBTC estate sale pretty quickly and without a large impact. So this person named Gabor Gerbax says that it didn't really have that much of an impact. He says, estate sales are no longer a catastrophe. Bitcoin is flowing from weak hands to strong hands. So he's pretty much saying that people are just selling their Bitcoin, weak hands to strong hands. And, you know, about a few weeks ago, we were making some videos, and then we noticed that a lot of the articles talked about the fact that a lot of people were sitting on a lot of unrealized profits from the Bitcoin pump, because Bitcoin pumped massively over the last year because of the spot Bitcoin ETFs. There was a while where Bitcoin wasn't doing anything, and then it started to pump massively because of, you know, BlackRock talking about, you know, the spot Bitcoin ETFs. You know, in hindsight, it was pretty obvious that these ETFs were going to get approved eventually because, you know, you had Larry Fink going everywhere talking about them. You had commercials starting to happen. A lot of people thought they wouldn't get approved, but then we saw the SEC meeting with, you know, these different companies that wanted them and having them fix their applications and those sorts of things. So it seems like they put a lot of work into something that we thought was never going to come true, but it ended up coming true. And it ended up coming true on the date that a lot of people predicted, which is January 10th. Gabor continues, glad we made the ETFs possible. It changes the game and tames downside volatility. Right. So I think in the grand scheme of things, what's going on here? What is the chat doing? Is chat good? What's up, Alexander? How you doing? Good morning. What's going on here? All right. You little weirdos. Okay. So River makes a good point. He says nearly down 20% down now from 49K, but I guess it could have been worse. Not just FTX selling, miners sold big and others. So a lot of people are not understanding that a lot of miners are selling too. A lot of people are sitting on a ton of unrealized profits, right? Ozm says a lot of Grayscale's ETFs were locked up because of the SEC. SEC opened the floodgates, and all the people holding the Grayscale ETFs since 2015 finally dropped out. This is short term. That's what one person is saying. That's what articles are saying, but a lot of people are saying that that's not the case. It says estate sales are no longer catastrophe. Bitcoin is falling from weak hands to strong hands. So that's, and this is pretty interesting. So WhaleWire reported on this, and WhaleWire is a notorious crypto kind of bear, but it's good to listen to a person like this. First of all, they follow me. It's one of my most base follows. And he made a post this morning about an hour ago saying Grayscale has moved another 15,000 Bitcoin worth about $600 million to Coinbase, likely to sell. Strap in, folks. The bear market is just getting started. So they're pretty bearish, right? So more fear in the market. Now, another piece of news that could dump the market too, and this has always been some sort of, rumor forever, is the fact that Mt. Gox may start selling. So check this out. Bitcoin plunges below 39K as Mt. Gox is set to commence the distribution of 200,000 Bitcoin from creditor repayments after over a decade of planning. This is worth over, $7 billion, surpassing the value of MicroStrategy and El Salvador's Bitcoin holdings. Many speculate that holders will sell, take profits on their Bitcoin, considering their holdings have grown by over 99,000% since the hack in 2014. This could lead to a monumental crash, potentially bringing prices back under still overvalued levels like 20K. So a lot of people were saying that, are saying that, the Mt. Gox sell-off is going to happen. Now, are they going to pay people out like in increments and then everybody's going to sell out at once? This is kind of a nice saving account because this happened a long time ago. This hack happened a long time ago. And obviously Bitcoin has done insane numbers over the last 10 years, like 300,000% or something crazy like that. So it's a nice savings account. Like, so if you had your Bitcoin compromise during the hack, you might get some back. Now, I haven't heard any real accredited people saying these things yet, but it's always been a rumor. It's been a rumor for the last couple of years. I remember that this has been a story since I got into crypto. So we'll see what's up. Last I heard, Chinese investors were getting reimbursed, but no one else was getting reimbursed. So it's all kind of confusing. What's funny about Mt. Gox is that I heard about this way back in the day because I used to play Magic the Gathering a lot, obviously didn't get into Bitcoin, right? So this is interesting. So check this out. Jonas Hodler made a pretty interesting chart or a point over on X saying, friendly reminder for Bitcoin hodlers. In previous cycles, we had a 5 to 7 pushbacks where Bitcoin dropped more than 30%. If you believe in the halving cycles, then you have nothing to worry about. Stay strong, people. So a lot of people are saying this is, right on track. Now, Ran Nooner from the Crypto Banter made an interesting reposted an interesting video that he talked about last week. So check this out.
But I don't think that the pullback has been enough. So we had a pullback of, hold on. We had a pullback of right now. No, let's go down to the bottom to be fair. We had a pullback of 15.39%. I don't think that is enough. I don't think that is enough for a few reasons. And I mean, one of the reasons is that I tweeted this over here and I said, 39,600. Where did I get that 39,600 from? Simple. I just went to the old CME gaps. I said, look, most CME gaps land up being filled. Majority of them land up being filled. I think this one's also going to be filled. And we're going to go down to 39,600.
So obviously a little off from that, but somewhere in the ballpark, right? Bitcoin did hit 38K, but that's pretty interesting that people like Rand were making these predictions last week. And Gareth Soloway, which I did a what was it called? It was on Discover Crypto. I did a show with him, and he's a big technical analysis guy, and talked about Bitcoin pulling back. So check this out.
I do think approval does come. I've said that since the very beginning. I wouldn't be seeing various commercials on CNBC. I wouldn't be seeing so much hubbub. You wouldn't have the BlackRock CEO going and making all these tours around talking up Bitcoin if it wasn't expected to be approval. Now, the bigger question remains is, where do we go? I continue to think that we could have an initial reaction, which would be up. And then the question is, do we then?
So he was spot on with this, right? Obviously, this is before the Bitcoin ETFs got approved. He talked about that we'd have an initial reaction. And let me tell you, that initial reaction was insane. I mean, they sent, the Bitcoin sent to $49,000, right?
and start to sell off. And I'm generally in that bias that I think this, again, you've seen an incredible run in Bitcoin. It's probably due for some sort of corrective move, maybe down to 38,000. That's first support. And then obviously down, maybe if it continues down to 30,000. Now,
so, obviously 38,000 is a, nice level of support. Will it break it for a sustained amount of time where we go back down to 30,000? I mean, maybe, maybe not. We'll see. I think today's going to be big. Obviously, Bitcoin been bouncing around 39, 38K pretty much for the entire morning. But he actually called this one. So shout out to the TA guys getting it right. TA is a little weird sometimes. I think it's just astrology for males pretty much. But that was pretty interesting, right? So pretty much spot on. Bitcoin, the ETFs got approved because it wouldn't make sense for Larry Fink to be going around talking about the ETFs, people making commercials and those sorts of things to get your attention. Bitcoin did pump like insane to 49K when they got approved, and then now it's pulling back down to $38,000. So we'll see. Right? We'll see about that. And then I did want to talk about this real quick. The fact that Bitcoin miners were selling off, right? So, reserves drop, hash rate declines. So obviously, we're going into the winter months. So obviously, mining is not as easy. And there was a lot of miners sitting on a ton of profits. A lot of people were, sitting on a ton of profits. So all this sell-off kind of makes sense. Now, what I'm going to be interested to see is, can we maintain a $38,000 level? It's going to be interesting, right? Because now everything's dumping with Bitcoin, right? We're seeing altcoins dump. We're seeing meme coins dump. There are a few meme coins that are doing well, and we'll look at some of those today that are just sending, and we'll have those senders. I think there's going to be a lot of meme coins launching right now that'll do well. That's just the nature of the game, that we're in when it comes to meme coins. But for the most part, more established cryptocurrency products are going to be pulling back. If you look at the top meme coins, which I know everyone loves, the entire meme coin market cap is sitting around $20 billion right now, down 6%. Trading volume has gone up. Obviously, a lot of people are dumping their meme coins, right? 13%. Dogecoin still dominates. We have SHIB, Bonk, Pepe, Floki, Dog with Hat, Meme Coin, Baby Dogecoin, MYRO, Bone, Dogecoin, Mars, and Cock. Now, what's interesting about the top 10 meme coins is that they're all kind of dumping at the same pace. I mean, some more than others, but you see a lot of 10%, a lot of 20%, nothing insane. You see MYRO actually up 40% on the week. So MYRO really standing out. Obviously, I'm partnered with MYRO for the month, but the top 10 meme coins are kind of just the same right now. And we still have Solana meme coins in with the ERC20 meme coins. Of course, Dogecoin is reigning supreme. I do want to talk about Dogecoin for a little bit because we did talk about how the fact that obviously payments are going to be enabled on X. I don't know how they're going to do it. A lot of people are assuming that Dogecoin will be part of that payment ecosystem. I don't know if Dogecoin is going to be part of the payment ecosystem. Maybe, maybe not. But what was interesting is the fact that MrBeast did a experiment on X. And this ties into X because I do think for content creators, X is going to be like one of the bigger platforms. One, and most importantly, is because the free speech aspect, right? Obviously, you can't say some heinous things, but you can express reasonable opinions on certain things that are happening in the world without getting censored. A lot of people got to understand that, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, they're all private companies still. So it's not like you could just do what you want. But it is kind of interesting that these platforms that are used by everyone censor speech so much because the argument is, well, if everyone's using these platforms, and just because they're private companies doesn't mean you could just clap everybody you want to and kick everybody you want to off your platform just because they say things that are not violent, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. But MrBeast did a test, and this is big because MrBeast is obviously the biggest YouTuber. It's not even close. He has good content. Like, it's a little crazy. It's kind of over the top, but I like MrBeast. I think his videos are awesome. He's a hardworking guy, but did an experiment to see how much ad revenue he'd make on an X video. And he made $250K revenue for one video, which is insane. But he did make a statement. He says, but it's a bit of a facade. Advertisers saw the attention it was getting and bought ads on my video, I think, and thus my revenue per view is probably higher than what you'd experience. Now, a lot of people were saying that X took away from their revenue to pay MrBeast, which is not true because I got the biggest X check I've ever gotten, which is like $93 ever. That's because I've been posting more. So X didn't take away from other creators to pay MrBeast, which is ridiculous. He just got more ad revenue because he had way more views. I mean, he had, how many views did he have on this? We had 156 million impressions. I don't know about views, but a quarter billion for one YouTube video is kind of, a quarter million for one YouTube video is kind of crazy, right? It's absolutely nuts. But that's interesting because now we have, MrBeast, the biggest content creator, on YouTube, testing the waters with X. And Free Diz makes a good point saying Elon retweeted it. That's why. But you have to understand, Free Diz, YouTube also, like if you're a top a YouTuber on YouTube, and you you fit the YouTube narrative, they shill your videos to everyone, which means that if you're a new user coming to YouTube, you're on the front page, right? Only when you have a YouTube account and you watch certain videos, and the algorithm kind of tailors videos to your needs. But if you're a new user coming to YouTube, you're going to get shielded MrBeast videos and whoever top creators they have, like Markiplier and all those guys, which make fantastic content. I mean, I watch YouTube for other content like news and more, you could say, obscure things. But, if you're like a regular person going to YouTube, you're going to get shielded MrBeast videos. So yes, Elon Musk did retweet MrBeast videos, but YouTube does the same thing. They put their highest earner and best content creator in front of the most people. So they do the same thing. But yeah, this is a big experiment, because I think when it comes to cryptocurrency promotion and just cryptocurrency news, or any news in general, X is like the #1 spot, because you have YouTube and other platforms that you got to make a video for, like, TikTok and stuff like that. But obviously X, you just type some things, maybe copy and paste a picture, repost something, and the news is like instant. You don't have to make a video and stuff like that. So I think that X is a big deal when it comes to especially cryptocurrency and content creators in the future. We'll see what happens. Obviously, X shares more of their revenue with creators more than any other platform, but is it sustainable long term? I know that X is not as valuable as it used to be, I guess, because advertisers left because some anti-Semitic stuff or whatever the hell they want to, claim Elon is, which is kind of crazy. But that's interesting, right? So MrBeast made $250,000 off of one video, which is absolutely insane. But what's interesting is that I know he spent way more than $250,000 on these videos. This guy like blows up $600,000 cars and some crazy stuff, right? So Elon, MrBeast doing very, very good on X. So we'll see what happens. I love X. I hope X never goes away. It's obviously a big deal for me, but I'll show you my impressions if you guys want to see mine. So I just go to, is it Media Studio? I don't think it's Media Studio. Where is it at? Okay. People want to see so I got $93. Is it Pro? Let me try to find it. Hold on. I don't know where my impressions are at anymore. Settings and privacy, monetization, improve, creator studio, accessibility. It used to be right here. I don't know what happened to it. Premium. Yeah, I don't know what happened to my. I don't know what happened to. Oh, is it Insights? Audio. Oh, Analytics. Here it is. Analytics. Count home. Okay. So I have 4.2 million impressions, which has gone up 50%, and 51K followers. So, yeah, I've been really, obviously that does make sense. But I've been tweeting a lot more. Just being more active, and they do reward you for being active, and also engagement farming. Like, I'm a big meme coin guy. Meme coins are popular and stuff like that. So 50, and that makes sense because I got paid about 30 or 40 bucks last time, and I got paid 90 bucks, something like that now. So impressions went up to 56.1. That's actually pretty good. 4.2 million impressions. So shout out to X. Shout out to me working harder on there. And yeah, besides that, guys, that's the overall cryptocurrency news. So a lot of people are saying that the reason why the market's selling off is because Grayscale. A lot of people are saying it's just par for the course. A lot of people are saying that Bitcoin miners are taking profits. I think it's all that. What was really interesting to me is the fact that a lot of people are sitting on a ton. It's like 30% of unrealized gains with Bitcoin. Like, people are going to sell and take some profits, especially since we had a hard date for the ETFs, which is a huge buy the rumor, sell the news event. So you had all the people that were sitting on unrealized profits dumping, on the people aping in on those green candles, because people get FOMO. They see the ETFs get approved. They start buying Bitcoin when things are green. And, and that's just the nature of the space that we're in. Right? Nobody wants to buy Bitcoin now. Everyone wants to buy Bitcoin when it's pumping, even though it's at a much, much cheaper discount, So, yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's actually really good. So, yeah. Are you giving away your $94? $94. Get out of here with that, baby. Give me that, baby. So just a lot of different things, you know. So this is pretty interesting. If you look at the Bitcoin halving cycles, if you look at so this is the 1 year versus 1 year before versus 1 year after the halving. So you see the first halving, Bitcoin increased 416% before the halving. Then it increased 7,000% after. So the first halving. Second one is increased 283%. And then increased 76% after the last halving. And the third one was 423%, right? And 50% increase after, and then 200 before, and then we'll see what happens after this one. But yeah, so obviously the Bitcoin halving, bullish for Bitcoin. You know, historically, we'll see what happens, but yeah. So let's check out some of the meme coins and small caps that I'm in right now. So a lot of things are just in the red, right? I'm in pretty much all of these. We have Dual, which is a pre-sale I got into, which if you look at the overall chart, looks like ass pretty much, but they are starting to recover a little bit. So I got into this pre-sale and I have like 20% of my tokens unlocked, and I'm already up on just 20% of my tokens unlocked. So I haven't got into a lot of pre-sales, but they did a huge marketing campaign and stuff. So I wanted to get into this one. Trollcoin actually been performing pretty well, but if you look at the chart, it's actually just dumping massively. It had a nice little pump again, but it dumped massively. Pepe X, shout out to Reese in the chat, is one of I would say my biggest moon bag, only because I got in so low. I don't recommend getting into anything under 100K market cap. I mean, really $1 million market cap, because I don't think that it's smart. I think it's too risky, in my opinion. But I did get into this one because he always shows up to my Twitter live spaces. I don't know Reese personally. You know, I don't know him. So he could rug me or whatever. But I figured since he's showing up to my spaces, I might as well take a chance and get into some. So I bought $100 and I'm already up like a 10x. So I'm at a G. And if this thing ever sends, I mean, see ya. You know what I mean? Absolutely going insane. 15K liquidity for 50K market cap is really good. I know he's eyeing 500 holders next, and it's good to see Blazing Pepe put some content out there and just, you know, do stuff for your community. So shout out to you and your green chart. You guys have been absolutely sending, and I'm here for the ride, baby. Earn is another project that I'm in a little bit, not doing so hot lately, but I mean, I guess it's okay. I'm in this one called Toby that I just probably got rugged for. It's fine. I'm in this one called Zeno that's pretty much unchanged. I'm up pretty significantly in this one. Having a red day. Wojak, not really doing nothing really. Ben Token, which to me, this is the biggest, the biggest question mark in the space, because I thought that Ben Armstrong and, you know, Believes would be able to pump something because the market was so green. I thought they'd be able to do well. I mean, I don't know what this project's going to look like, but I would expect that this project would do well in the future, you know, or at least during the greenest times we had in the cryptocurrency market for a while. But ever since it launched, it's been dumping. So this is really surprising to me, but whatever. Advantis is totally a rug pull. Their new project with a really good use case. Big sell-off lately, but they've been doing pretty well overall. MYRO is a Solana meme coin that I got in, and it did really well, but huge sell-off. We'll see if this can actually recover. Actually had a pretty green day not too long ago. We'll see if that recovers. What else do we have? Syncus is one that I just buy and stake. This chart's been kind of like all over the place, but I just bought a bunch. I'm staking, and I'm just going to set it and forget it. So if you stake, you can set up your own promo code with them, which I already did, which is mine, Crypto Journey RS. To me, this gives me like early Olympus DAO vibes, Time Wonderland DAO vibes, like Jade Protocol DAO. Now, the issues with those DAOs is that if you get in too late, like you're going to get wrecked. So I got in early on this one, so I'm hoping that this one keeps pumping. The APY keeps going up. We'll see if it does. I don't know. You know what I mean? But I'm in here. So we'll see what happens with this one. WorldCoin is Sam Altman's token that I'm actually finally down for since since I bought it. I bought it right after launch, right around here. So I'm actually down slightly. Dog, I kind of given up on Dog, if I'm being honest, just because there's too much shadiness coming out of it. I want it to survive because of the community. We'll see what happens, but Honk is another Solana meme coin that I'm in. Chart looking kind of ass. A lot of charts are looking ass. It's not just them. BYTE down quite significantly, breaking that $10 million floor. We'll see if it can survive a little more. I think it will. MYRO down pretty significantly, sitting at $161 million market cap. So it had a floor about 200 million for a while. Still the best performing meme coin over the week when it comes to top meme coins. So it's still the best performing one, but it's down, obviously. Anita Win taking a big dump. And then Kulo, which I did a promo video for yesterday, bad timing because the market's down, has decreased quite a bit. Now, I wonder what's going to happen when the market turns green. Which one of these meme coins are going to absolutely send? Because what we see usually, and look at 30% down in a day is like what we do in meme coins. It's like not surprising to me or anybody else who's in meme coins. It's just part of the game. It's volatile. You think Bitcoin's volatile? This shit's volatile, right? But a lot of these things go absolutely parabolic once the market turns green. The hype gets back up. There's more money in the market. People want to buy more meme coins. So we'll see what happens after that. And so that's pretty much what I'm in. So let's talk to the chat. The Ben chart looks as bad as all the Ben ETH projects. Yeah, they're so bad, right? Rodney is giving away 5 ETH today, and no, I'm not. Looks like you should have done a lot of selling yesterday. I mean, yeah, I probably should have, but I didn't know the market was going to dump more. So, shout out to Pepe X. He's a good dude, real solid, and he supports Rodney heavy. Yeah, I appreciate the support. He's always in my spaces. BYTE, please survive, please. I mean, everything's down, guys. It's just red market. We'll see if it flips here in the next for the rest of the week. But Bitcoin is holding around 39K. But it is slowly dumping, right? Just looks like it's on a downward trajectory from here. When centralized exchange, Blazing Pepe? Yeah, Blazing Pepe, when centralized exchange? Hey, Rodney, it looks like your wish came true yet again. I guess you get what you constantly ask for, just saying. Well, I wish I had the power to say something and the market would respond. In the grand scheme of things, my cryptocurrency channel is an itty-bitty channel compared to most of the other guys in the space. And if you look at some of the big guys like Gareth and Crypto Banter and a lot of other people, they expected this pullback. So it's not me speaking into existence. That doesn't work. Okay. You know, you don't break a mirror and then you get 7 years bad luck. That stuff is not real. It's in your head. But I figured to be a buy the rumor, sell the news event. You know. Yeah, I did see Uma and Sui up today. I mean, there's a few things up. But you do it every time, man. Good job, brother. If you want to give me that much power that I could single-handedly dump the markets by saying something on my itty-bitty live stream, whatever. I blame you too, Rodney. Shut up, Slim. Yeah, but that's pretty funny though, right? Yeah, so we'll see what happens. It's going to be an interesting week for cryptocurrency. What's interesting is that would you guys use FTX if it reopened? A lot of people think it's going to reopen, and they're on the top gainers today, which is pretty interesting. Is FTX token is doing well. It looks like it's the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th gainer, up 3% on the day, which is pretty funny. Like, really, there's just mostly losers today. I think FTX could be one of the safer exchanges. When in doubt, pull that Bitcoin chart back 1 year. Exactly. Yeah. People don't understand. Dude, like literally, I saw your video, Austin, too. I retweeted it. And I made a video similar to that the night before. And if you look at like the last year, it's like insane. 70% for Bitcoin over a year is nuts. And people are just like, oh my God. Oh! Bitcoin is at 22K this time last year. Fuddy, what's my update on the fight? Well, here's the thing. I have no opponent. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. It's kind of unmotivating, but it is what it is. The truth is I've been sacrificing a lot, especially cryptocurrency content, to train a lot. I'm training 3 hours a day usually. I mean, it's tapered off here the last week, but I have strength and conditioning. I train 2 hours a night. I'm traveling to Richmond every weekend. The last 2 weekends I didn't do that, but it's ridiculous. You know what I mean? So I don't know. We'll see. No opponents. The The thing is, like, we have like no hard date on when we're supposed to be flying into a place and stuff like that. I think we do, but we can't announce it yet. But it's like friends and family, they need to know where they're going to buy their tickets to fly and support us with plenty of time, so they don't have to pay expensive plane tickets. You know what I mean? I'm sacrificing a lot of cryptocurrency content to train, whereas I would only train like an hour a day, a little bit of exercise. I wouldn't be training 3 hours a day and having to sleep all the time and stuff like that. So it is what it is. Just so far, it's just poorly set up, you know. But well, my opponent got injured. He didn't back out. He got injured. So my opponent got injured, hurt his ribs, you know. Plus, you got a baby on the way. I do not. Harry Potter Wi-Fi hat. Oh, Jesus Christ. What's the ticker for that? It's ticker Solana? Let's see. Is it another? I might buy this one. Wait, this one? Barbie Crash Bandicoot. I hate the space, bro. Ticker is Solana. Well, I don't see. Oh, this one right here. This one, Harry Potter Wi-Fi hat, dog. I mean, it could be good, but when did this just launch? This launched like 5 days ago. Meh. What's up, Nathaniel? How you doing? Colana. I love the Colana network. When in doubt, pull your. Yeah, I think Kulo's gonna do really well. Cock, I don't know. I know it sounds weird to say that, but it is a top meme coin. We'll see what happens with Cock Inu, but refresh. Let's see. Is it pumping? Big pump, big pump. Next level 5 mil. I mean, this thing launched on the 18th. I mean, it's doing okay. Nice little pump today. It's up 13% on the day. 1 mil market cap floor. I don't know if you could say it has a floor when it just launched 5 days ago. I mean, let's see the hour chart. I mean, maybe you can. I don't know. It's not terrible, but what's up, B MYRO? We do like MYRO. We have MYRO on our charts. We're looking at it. I actually worked out a deal with one of the MYRO guys, but I think he blocked me and unfollowed me because I didn't reply like in a day. I don't know what happened to that guy, but he just MIA from my DM. So I don't know if he got mad at me or something. I don't really have no time for salty ass devs, you know. But we do like MYRO. I'm still a big supporter of MYRO, and I still have a decent sized bag. So Prob and Pop. No, he's not an imposter. I don't know if he's part of the team, but I think he said he was. I don't know. I made a Bitcoin trolling video on X. The snowflakes are real in this space. Got to have some fun. Yeah, I mean, but it's real. Like, you talk about, like, dude, just relax, you know? Everyone freaks out. To be honest, I think that most people in the crypto space are just like, this is just part of the game. I think a lot of people are okay with Bitcoin dumping. It's not a huge deal. You know, a lot of people are seeing this as not a huge deal. Let's see what Rand says. He says the average respectable correction in a bull market is 30%. We are down 20. We are 20% down already, and there may be 10% left to go. You're not going to catch the bottom, and if you miss the run up, you will kick yourself. My theory: start buying now. If we go down to 34K, buy all the way down, but don't miss the pump. That's respectable. Yeah, no, I support MYRO for sure. It's different than the one I watched. If you're not having fun and making money in crypto, you're in the wrong community. Yeah, I agree. Solana. Yeah, if you guys could just put these guys on timeout who are just spamming. Just don't spam. You can ask questions. Just don't be weird. Honk. Yeah, I do support the Honk community. Shout out to Honk. I'm supporting you guys for about a week, and you guys are doing well. Shout out to Honk. Actually pumping on a red day. That's because you just got listed on CMC, so that's good for you. I don't have any Honk. I wish I would have got some, but shut up, Jayhawk. When are you and Austin going to cross the streams again? That's a great dude. Me and Austin's times are so off because at times that Austin wants to talk, I can't talk. At times that I want to talk, he can't talk. It was just these East Coast times are killing me. Like after my stream, I have to do 2 hours of work on some promos, and then chill, and I have to do some more promos, and then I have to train and stuff like that. Give me $50. You said we were going to the moon, dude. What the hell? What the hell? I'm excited for this dual token, though. This one's actually pretty good. Like, if you look at, like, it's at an $18 million market cap, and it dumped pretty massively from its pre-sale. And if you got into the pre-sale, you can't unlock all your tokens. I only have 20% unlocked, but I'm still up for my initial investment. And if you look at their X account, I mean, they're making all kinds of partnerships. Game GPT by Prism, you know. Like, it's actually like a really decent project. You know, so shout out to them. BitGet announcement, Layer 0 partnership. I think this is going to be a good one going in 2024. So we'll see. I mean, it's a high market cap already, but I'm already in. So we'll see what happens. I have a couple good like really big moon bags that I think will do well. I think that this one, Game GPT, is going to do well. And I think that Sync is going to do really well. Or Syncus is going to do really well. So we'll see what happens with those. But I do like those. No, I don't have a bag of Ponke. I had a small one, but I sold it. I know, awesome. Moved to the East Coast. Rodney been grumpy since he moved where he can't go on. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, porn is illegal in Virginia, but you could just use a VPN. You know what I mean? Is it long, Austin? Oh, let's see. Austin over here trolling.
Isn't it funny just to go onto Twitter and read all the little outlets and all the comments about how, oh my gosh, Bitcoin is down. Bitcoin just sucks. Like, Bitcoin will not hit the bottom. Like, I'm losing so much money and I don't know what to do. I'm just going to sell. And a lot of us that are sitting here and been through multiple bear markets, been through multiple bull runs, know that here in 2024 and 2025, like, we're going to be sitting pretty damn good. And the best part about that is that we're going to be sitting here laughing at the people who continually cry, oh my gosh, Bitcoin's down. Oh my gosh. And we're just going to say, you know what? You fucking suck. You fucking suck. And that's what it comes down to, because you just fucking suck.
You know what's funny about this is that I reposted this one. What's funny about this one is, first of all, that beard is mighty. I'm so jealous. I wish my beard could be that epic. Anywho, I have a person I train with, and he's just so anti-crypto. He's like, yeah, it's not going to work out. No, it's never going to work out. I'm like, dude, it's going to work out. He's like, he doesn't want, he didn't want like the idea of it. I'm like, who hurt you? Was it Sam Bankman-Fried? You know? Matthew says, $8 says, what is your honest opinion on BYTE? It's no MYRO, but the coin seems good. Yeah. Okay. So I think BYTE is going to do well when Ethereum starts. I don't think ERC20 tokens are doing so hot right now, regardless of how much community they have behind them. There's two reasons why I think that BYTE's going to do well. One, it has a fantastic narrative. Well, maybe three reasons. A strong community. It's an ERC20 token, and it's just kind of hanging out and hasn't had the opportunity to pump because Ethereum hasn't pumped, right? Another reason is that if you look at the holders, the biggest holder is a guy named Whale Chart. He's pretty public about it. He doesn't care. Who holds like the entire floor of this project. That's actually huge. And he said he wouldn't sell. Now, will he sell? Maybe, but he hasn't sold on another project called Dino that he's been in forever. So if he hasn't sold, and this guy's like a millionaire, he doesn't need to sell a meme coin. You know, I think that's pretty interesting. So maybe he'll sell when it hits a certain market cap size, but starting to look like I need to get my beard trimmed. I just got to fill in my little patchy spots over here, you know? It's actually not that bad, though. It's actually not that bad. Yeah, he won't sell. What's up, Byte Lord? Yeah, he won't sell. Yeah, I don't think so either. So that's the thing, is that I think that Byte's going to be okay. I know a lot of people are worried about the price, but everything's down. So I got my Byte Moon bag. I'm here. I'll sell out a Billy, and we'll see what happens. The next couple of years are going to be interesting, right? To see which projects pump and which don't. But I think that Byte is probably going to be one of the bigger ones on the Ethereum network. So we'll see what happens. But all right, Sebastian, have a nice day. Appreciate you, brother. I'm late. Can you do a quick recap? What's up? It's Summers. But you better put that stream back. Pretty much, people are saying or talking about why Bitcoin is dumping. But it's either Grayscale or FTX selling Grayscale, or the fact that Bitcoin's just having a price correction. So, Rodney, what is happening with Scammy Russ's Vision? Blackhawk, I have no idea what's going on with Vision token. I don't know what's going on. Those guys are weird, dude. Beard is lit, though. I struggled hard with growing a beard, and I'm fucking 31 years old. Well, I never even tried to grow my beard out till about 8 months ago. So. You could trim it up, Austin. Why don't you get like a little F-boy trim it up. But what I am bullish on is Zeno. So Zeno up 9% on the day. So obviously it's one of the better looking charts right now in our space. Shout out to Zeno. I'm still trying to recoup my Gemini Earn. Well, you lost money in Gemini Earn, Beam? I had a buddy who lost like $250,000, which is unfortunate. I have like peak FOMO. I'm at a point where I just want to buy everything everyone chills to me now. MYRO's actually pumping today, so MYRO's up in the positives today. So shout out to MYRO. People keep sending me fake ass tokens to my wallet. Who keeps sending me fake ass tokens? What's muddy? Muddy? Is this dust? Let me see. Okay, so so 1K market cap. So someone set this to my wallet. A reminder not to swap tokens that are randomly sent to your wallet unless you do some research. Like this is actually has a decent chart. It's not a dusting scam, but it doesn't have a decent chart, but it has some liquidity, I suppose. Wishing success to all meme coins, and yeah, fake wallet tokens are so annoying. I hate them. They need a spam guard in Phantom. Yeah, Phantom just populates anything, which is kind of nice because sometimes like people do free airdrops that are legit. Like Kulo did a bunch of airdrops for people. Massive scare off for crypto, so the rich can get even richer. Classic market making for better entry. Exactly, yeah, exactly. You look like a country bar owner. I tell you what, brother. I'm going to get a cowboy hat. I looked up Mononoke Inu, and it actually has 49 ETH liquidity. Yeah, no. Mononoke still has liquidity. Watch. Mononoke. Yeah, it still has, $250,000 in liquidity. I mean, the chart's straight ass. It's so funny. Mononoke Inu is so old. You have to do the month chart for this one to get a decent. Jesus. Still a $1 million market cap. I mean, hey. Can you play Zeno's game live? No. Fine. Is it good? Let's see. All right, hold on. Let me find it. Aha. Play. All right. This is your live demo. What's up, Pepe on Soul? I don't. How do I play? Wait, how do I play? I have to just get this guy. Oh, okay. This is actually pretty cool. I feel like with this music, I'm baking cookies. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, okay, what's up? Oh, shit. Oh! That's pretty cool. So just what the okay. Hey, you got something out there. Hey, it's better than Klee Run. It's funny. Remember, Kleekai was like a big deal. Like Kleekai hit some insane market cap sizes during the last bull run, and their game is actual ass. So fucking bullish. Oh, wow. Gaming isn't going to take off until the AAA game makes use of blockchain. You know, it's so funny that like I saw a video where like, where like these AAA games make these crazy realistic games, and they're all a lot of money spent on them, and then you see these streamers playing the most like not poorly developed, but like not a lot of effort goes into them, but they're such good games. Like graphics don't make games good. They help, but it's all about graphics. All right, let's play again. Actually, I want to play again. Hold on. Let's play for fun. What? It's bullshit. I want my money back. I want my money back. How the way the game works is that the top 3 in the leaderboard get prizes paid in ETH every week. Oh, we are developing more games and calling it X Games. All right, okay, Byte Lord, I see you. Hey, well, I'm an investor in a Xeno, so pump my bags, okay, Byte Lord? Pump my damn bags. Also, it's been a pleasure chatting with you, man. I know I can't get back to your chats in a timely manner, dude, but when I tell you that my DMs are absolutely fucking flooded, they're fucking flooded. Like, I've had people like get like genuinely mad at me because I don't answer them in a, you know, it's like, I don't want to do that, you know? And nah. Dude, everybody has better thumbnails than me. I need to make better thumbnails. My thumbnails are so ass. Which is funny because I see like, people get a ton of views with ass thumbnails, so. Wait, what? Classy Crypto was kicked out of the Gala creator program? What? What? Classy? No. Ain't no way he got kicked out of the... Ain't no way they disrespected my boy Classy like that, dude. Dude, ain't no way. Hold on. He says, yesterday I was kicked out of Gala's creator program. I created a video showing my commitment to the Gala community, and I'm going to keep that with or without Gala game support. I'll make sure that my community gets information that they need. What the fuck? Dude, this is like their number one guy. Why did he get kicked out? I poured thousands of hours in the ecosystem, meeting with some of the brightest people in the community. Dude, Classy's what got me into Gala, bro. I've never covered Gala for the conversations that I've finished at all. What? Dude, that's messed up, bro. Shut up, Jayhawk. Dude, how the heck did he get kicked out? Why did he... Dude, he's like their guy. This is why I do not like... This is why I always get on developers' ass, because they will use you. Literally use you until they don't need you anymore, and they'll spit you out and be like, yeah, on to the next one. Classy literally... Like, this guy deserved like a $20K a month salary. I'm not even kidding. For the work he does for Gala, like literally like the guy making content for them. And they were just going to kick him out. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened behind the scenes, but it doesn't matter because he works hard for them. He's the reason why most people know about. He's the reason why I started playing Spider Tanks. I didn't play Spider Tanks for my fucking health. It's a fun game, but Classy was into it. I was like, oh, I'll stream it. It's pretty cool. I had an AMA with one of the developer or one of the people that run, I guess, developers, which is a cool guy. But you also have to remember that their co-founders are in court battling against each other, pretty much calling each other scammers and stuff like that. So that's some bullshit, bro. You suck, Gala. I'm unfollowing you right now, Gala Games. Suck my nuts. I guess they got some other guys in on it. Damn. Did we all forget Gala screwed over thousands of holders in the V2 launch and Coinbase delisted them? Yeah, trash. I remember that, yeah. Didn't you have time to take your funds off, though? Damn, they did classic like the dog community did you. Well, the dog community didn't really do anything to me. What do you want me to do? Oh, people are getting onto it. Is the only why. First. Hours of content. Fuck was the only reason I got into Gala in the first place. Hundreds of hours of content. Just shame. Gala Games. That sucks, bro. Yeah, drop F's in the chat for Gala. You suck, Gala. It's on site now, Gala Games. Oh, Digital Asset News tweeted. Oh, Digital Asset's pretty big guy in the space, too. What? This is a pretty funny meme. Watching market dump 30% after you shield Bitcoin ETF to your entire family. That is pretty funny, right? Can you imagine like telling your family, dude, these ETFs are going to get approved? Oh, that's funny. It's a correction, guys. I've heard of Hive Token. Yes. Are you an alien? I am. Lord Kitty's back, baby. Ronnie, have you heard of Hive Token? It's on its own chain. Someone I know is super bullish on it, and he shields me products that literally everyone rips, like big time. Wait, what's a ticker? I know. That meme always makes you feel uncomfortable. I know, bro. Bring Classy on stream. I'm revolting, bro. Gala, you suck. Come on, Gala. Give me a second. Hold on. Bring Classy on stream. I know. Classy crying in the corner. No. He'll be all right, but I think that's ridiculous, though. Shame. Yo, Rodney, have you ever seen this new shitcoin called? Oh, is there one called? Let me see. I'm buying it if there is one called that. Ain't no. Oh my god. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Oh. The ticker symbol's NIGGA. I don't even know what that word means, but ain't no way. I mean, it's dumping, but I am buying this on principle, but yeah. All right, lady boys, I'm out of here, guys. All right, you little weirdos. Osm says, even blue chip devs find a way to use influencers for their own gains. They find a way to screw them over. Been there, done that. Yeah, Austin, me and you both, right? Austin been brutalized. Austin fucking got PTSD, boy. I feel bad. Me and Austin used to have these talks, and I'd be like, Austin, you need to get these motherfuckers to pay you. Austin's like, no, man, I'm doing it from the kindness of my heart. It's like classy. I don't trust these guys. You know, they use us. They'll continue using us if you let them. You know, come out that bag, because that make them come out that bag, come out them pockets, because at least at the end of the day, you'll get some sort of compensation, right? You won't be left stuck in the mud. So, what's up, Master Shakes? PTSD from days. I something to take it. Ron. All right, guys, I'm out of here. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. Hey, MYRO's pumping. Let's go. Guys, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And I see you in the next one. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.